Yeah, yo, what's up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk Podcast coming at you with the Week 5 Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League recap and top takeaways. We Week 5 is upon us, came and gone. Man, we had some memorable moments this week again. We got a new contender who's for real. We have our first and last winless team break that curse. Big trades that happen. I like, we actually even had a tie for the first time. I'm going to give you all these top storyline as we break it away. Again, the Midtown Brigade is the best fantasy football league in the planet. My fantasy league, Garbage Man is my name of my team. I am the proud owner of Team Garbage Man, of course, and the guy that brings you the recap week after week. Homeboys, family, and friends, battle it out. 12 teams for $1,200, but most importantly, bragging rights. So, without further ado, why don't we get started? And like every week, we start with my matchup, of course. And let me tell you something. I lost this week, man. I thought I made all the right moves except for one sucker point. But before I start, man, I think your boy probably pulled the greatest trade in the history of fantasy football, maybe the greatest bargain, all right, in the history of the Midtown Brigade. A couple of weeks ago, I traded Brees Hall for Tutu Atwell, all right? And what can you say, brother? Just got Brees Hall for a bag of peanuts. That's right. Brees Hall came big, came through 32 points. I trade, it's a stock market. In the stock market, you got to trade buying low and selling high. I picked up Tutu Atwell from the waiver wire and sold him high. And I bought Brees Hall low, and he paid dividends week 1 against the Denver Broncos. And of course, man, your boy came through. I appreciate you, Mad Beast. You're the man, dog. Thanks for pulling that trade. Never thought it was going to go through. Regardless of the fact, I lost this matchup against New York City Rico. And here's why. One simple rule. I slept on Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was questionable going through Monday night. So was Devontae Adams. I was up by 19 going on Monday night with Devontae Adams and, of course, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones gets the red card of no play. I should have seen this coming. If I would have slid in Pickens or Jordan Addison were the two dudes that I usually put in that flex spot, I would have definitely won this game. However, slept, rookie mistake, had to switch Hunter Renfro there at the end, and that cost me the game. Shout out to Rico, 146 to 110. Everything came out to Monday night. I started Jared Goff instead of Trevor Lawrence. That did well for me. But Rico came on through the barrage at me with the Tua and Hill combination. Look, that is a hard thing to come back. But when Josh Jacobs gives you 19 points over projection, all right, and also Jacoby Myers gets you 20 points, 8 points over projection, it is hard to come back when you make mistakes. Rico already has enough firepower, 4-1 in the Uptown division. Again, cannot make that going against teams like Rico, New York City Rico, without much firepower. You got to make sure you're in your queue. And I fucked up. Shout out to Team Rico, who is the man, the myth, and the freaking legend. Moving on to the next matchup. Team Broadway and Galamad on Wednesday. Shellacking by Galamad on Wednesday. And, Team Broadway, man, this dude is like, has the worst luck in the world. Actually, the kiss of death. It's what my boy Goose told me to call him here. But my man has had the number 1 pick 2 years in a row. And 2 years in a row, his number 1 pick has gone in IR. Right now, Jefferson going in IR absolutely derailed his chances this week. Let's go to the comments real quick, boys and girls. Let's see what's popping. The comments are coming in. Here we go. Yes, Mr. Goose, I did rob him. It wasn't intentional, though. Hey, he likes Tutu Atwell. He needed some depth at wide receiver. Because my team likes playing the Giants. There we go. That's my boy, the Mad Beast. We'll leave this one here for a little bit. Absolutely, though, man. Look, Team Broadway, my friend. He is tough luck. He got his ass kicked this week as well. And also, Richardson goes in IR. Justin Jefferson goes in IR. Right now, his luck is worse than any other team you could probably think here. My man has IR. He should change his knee. He needs to change his team from Team Broadway to Team IR because all his big guns are going in IR. No contest. Big news here was Joey Buckets is back. 10 points of a projection. Destroyed Arizona. Big moment. Logan Thomas, big pickup here. 20 points. 21 by Calvin Ridley, finally coming back after week one. It was a no-brainer. Galamad on Wednesdays is eating Galamad freshly again. All right. It's not food poisoning, baby. He is back 2-3. Joey Buckets is good news for Galamad on Wednesdays. On the other coin, geez, my man over here, Team Broadway, is definitely has to like change his name to Team IR because ain't nothing left in his team but people on the freaking injury reserve. Let's go back to the comments here. Let's see what's popping here. He goes, says the guy from Brooklyn that robbing someone wasn't intentional. Hey, it wasn't intentional, man. You know, hey, 2-2 was high at that time, buddy. All right. It was high, man. I love you, little baby bro. Oh man. That's pretty funny though. We're gonna leave that one up here in the meantime while all the comments come in. That's Team the Mad Beast. All right, let's get back to the recap here. Here we go. Next, Team Bring It against Maximus. Bro, Maximus has been on a tear. On a freaking tear. And that Chicago Bears duo is on fire. He still won by 15 points. And then that start, Justin Fields, who was in the bench with 46, but still had enough firepower from, of course, 54 points by DJ Moore, 19 by AJ Brown, who's had 3 consecutive insane games. Alvin Kamara is back, second back-to-back over projection numbers. CJ Stroud had a pedestrian game, but it doesn't matter. This guy is freaking loaded. A goose egg from Hunter Henry, and it didn't matter. A point from Romeo Dobbs, it didn't matter. He had 2 players out of his starting 8 to have a combined 1.4 points and still won by 15 points. Again, man, what kicked George Kittle had a great game for Mr. Team Bring It. I think who's lost like 2 in a row right now. He's on a cold streak right now. The Steelers defense stepped up, but that's it. And of course, Kirk Cousins, who's been a beast. Looking at his bench, pretty much Russell Wilson. I mean, you're not going to start Russell Wilson over Kirk Cousins. I would not do that. But 150, Maximus is for real right now, back to back, doing what he's supposed to be doing. There's nothing. Now, there's a big matchup next week that Maximus is going to be involved with, but we'll get to it when we get to the quick predictions and pick'ems for week 6. All right. Here we go. What's next over here, man? We're going to the Mad Beast and Grey Goose. Grey Goose winning in style, 140 to 114. Gets his first dub of the year. Did not have to sweat. Partly thanks to his boy Cooper Kupp, who is back. Are we going to start hearing Kupp my nuts or Kupp these nuts more often during the season right now? I hope he does. I missed that. That's a funny saying. I like to use it in, no homo, but I like to use that in my podcast over and over again. Anyway, going back. Cooper Kupp, man, first game back, 20 points. What can you say? This dude is a beast. Jalen Waddle had his best game of the year. Look, Darren Waller hasn't caught a touchdown yet, but is averaging over 10 points a game. He is actually giving him some good numbers. Pacheco, decent. But the story of the game was, again, Patrick Mahomes, David Montgomery, and Cooper Kupp were beasting all day. Going to his bench, nothing here. Now going to Cruz. My bad, Cruz. Yes, intentionally, unintentionally, but thank you. His thought process was mine as well, which is start Jets against the Broncos. But since I have Breece Hall, shout out to him, it's because I know the Broncos are giving up so many rushing touchdowns and yards that Breece Hall was going to break out. Zach Wilson, after showing a great showing, shit the bed again. 24 points projected, only score under 11. DeAndre Swift has been consistent. Adam Thielen was back and had 28 points. Cole Kmet, man, I can't believe I dropped him 2 weeks ago. Beasted, but that's it. That is it. On the bench, DeAndre Hopkins at 23, beat projection. 15 by Kyle Pitts. Matthew with 23. That it was still not going to help him. If we would have started Matthew Stafford, Look, 13 more points, I would have been 127. Even if we would have had DeAndre, maybe if we would have started DeAndre Hopkins as well. Even if we would have started DeAndre Hopkins over any of these receivers, the Devontae Smith, that would have been a difference right there. But you're not going to start, DeAndre Hopkins over Devontae Smith because he hasn't done shit all year long. But hey, Juju sitting strong there at the bench. Tutu Atwell sitting strong at the bench had 8 points, man. He almost hit projection. But it is what it is. Good luck next time. The Mad Beast is on, I think, a 2 or 3 game losing streak right now. And I think for the first time ever that I could remember in this league, there was a numerical tie. Greatest, one of the best games of right here, man. It went down to the decimal points. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a complete tie going down to the damn decimal points. Now, the league does have a rule. There is a tiebreaker because here in the Midtown Brigades, we don't do ties. All right, we're big ball people, bro. We either win it or lose it. So nobody goes home crying. Every gets pretty much even on the edge. We don't do that bitching shit of time, bro. None of us over here are a bunch of sissies. We are a big man with big balls, and somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. Somebody has to cry. Somebody has to bitch. It is what it is. 102.8 to 102.8. The rule is the tiebreaker is the most quarterback points. Say what? Holy shit. And unfortunately for Team Vicious, Lamar Jackson shit the bed this week. South Florida Spanish Ninja, ballsy move, had Joshua Dobbs. On any other week, Vicious would have had this W. By a small margin, even a small margin of victory here, if you count the difference of points between Joshua Dobbs and Lamar Jackson. Holy freaking smoke. Not a lot going on in this game. It was only 102, but probably one of the, I think this was the second lowest output of points this week. These two guys and Team Broadway, and forget about it. Even their quarterbacks, their tiebreaker was low. There was not a lot going on here. This game was worse than watching paint dry. I ain't got a lot of you, bro. I ain't got to sugarcoat this, but it's all good. Yeah, Victor is right now. It is worst defeat ever, Victor. I mean, look, it's hard to lose. And even after a freaking, gosh, yeah, I hope you guys play the Powerball. I mean, yes, you're right. I hope you guys play the Powerball, Vic. I mean, because look at this. DJ Resio has it right. 1.28 play lotto numbers. But you definitely should have put those numbers in there for real, man. And going back to the comments here, I got to go back. There's a lot more comments over here. First of all, DJ Resio, someone gave me the juju. I wonder who. It wasn't me, bro, because I wasn't playing you. Broadway is axing back by Team Grey Goose. Broadway, you're going to play me this week. Coming happens every year. But Victor, yes, worst defeat ever. Definitely play the damn lotto, bro. You have to play the lotto. Moss on the bench. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's go back over here, man. I'm getting some good comments here. Let's go back over here. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I mean Drake London had 14 points. Yeah, it was a lot of ifs and buts here, man. It's tough. And when your quarterbacks score that least and you still lose, it sucks. Oh man, Moss on bench. Everyone said bench Moss. Look, you're right. It's hard to bench Moss. Maybe after game 2 from Jonathan Taylor. Maybe after that. Don't listen to those podcasters. Just listen to the Average Joe Sports Talk podcast, which is going to come right after this breakdown. So stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean, everybody was got on the Jonathan Taylor bandwagon here, but hey, it's not if everybody was an expert, then everybody would be winning the $1 Million Maker tournament on FanDuel or DraftKings. But man, 102 to 108, that definitely sucks major ass. Last game, new era on Big Moondog, man. Listen, Big Moondog has been scoring the rock left and right. Big change from last year. New era has been facing the highest scoring teams week after week. And look, even this one came down to Monday night. He had a sizable lead, but Big Moondog, man, AJ Dillon made it a run for him. 13.5 points. It was just a battle of who had the better quarterback. Look, 36 by Josh Allen, 33 by Jalen Hurts. These guys were matching numbers to each other. 8.4 by 3.8. It was like, yo, I'm going to bang this. I'm going to bang that. Look, Jamar Chase, big story for Big Moondog, who thought he was over. And Jamar Chase has put in a monster game. 22 by the Jets defense. And look, in regards to New Era, who's been lighting the score up like a freaking Christmas tree, Devon Achney at chain again, who's on the IR. Tough loss, but if you look at his bench, this fucking guy has like a bunch of replacements. So I don't feel bad for him that he lost Ashley, bro. I'm not trying to hate. But 25 points. Nico went dead. But look, Puka Nakua doesn't matter. Cup or no cup, Puka is gonna go ahead and do his thing. 20 points. Dallas Goddard had his best game of the year. Stephon Diggs, solid as always. These two teams have a lot of firepower. A lot of scoring was directed this week. And New Era right now, to me, forget about the record, it is the team to beat. New Era at 165 has been playing insane. All right, he's been putting up a lot of points. He's been playing other teams, the teams that have scored the most points against him. So he doesn't matter, bro. This guy just plays everybody. I mean, he's taking right now all the scoring, the best games from the other teams, and he's pulling in dubs. Even the games he loses, he still pulls in dubs. So yo, shout out to let me go back to them. I forgot to say about New Era, man, who's been killing it, who's been absolutely killing it. Woo! So let's go to the standings, boys and girls. Let's go take a look at these power rankings right now. Rico is 4-1 in first place of the Uptown Division. All right, New Era in second, the Team Bring It in third, and a bunch of 2 and 3s. Maximus 4-1, tied with Ninjas. Moondog right next to him at 3-2. Myself, Team Garbage Man this week, of course. I'm MIA, Bien Rico. If you guys didn't get it right, New York City Rico, and he's playing MIA, Miami. Bien Rico. He's better Rico, But Galamad getting his dub, the Goose getting his dubs and getting himself, everybody's still alive. Season stats, boys and girls, power ranking is in the building. Rico is the number 1 team. Maxim is number 2 team. And number 3 is South Florida Spanish Ninja. Number 4 is New Era. Big Moondog on number 5. And wrapping it up at number 6 is Team Bring It, man. It is what it is. Now, let's go to the matchups for next week. And I ain't going to lie, brother. I am hyped. I am going to jump to the matchup of the week right now, by far, right here. This is the matchup of the week right here, boys and girls. You have the Miami duo. Oh, what's going on here?
The right support can give you confidence.
Let's go back to this crap. I don't know why I come out. The Miami duo. I don't know why I did that, but let's go back over here. Oh, shit. I guess I cannot hit the matchup because it's going to make me.
We're not writers.
It's going to make me watch this freaking thing. So let's go back out and just look at it from here. Okay, here we go again. New York Rico against Maximus. You have the Miami duo against the Chicago duo. All right. He's going to have Fields and DJ Moore lining up against Tua and Tyreek Hill. This is going to be a lot of firepower, boys and girls. They are projected to be the highest scoring team combined in the game. I don't know what's going to happen here. Give my edge to Maximus. He does have the better team. So let's go back. Vicious and Rico, Vicious now, and myself. I don't know what name I'm going to wear next week. 2 and 3 teams that need a dub really, really bad. And right now, I have some people. I got some question marks on my team. I don't know who I'm going to start yet. But right now, the edge goes to Rico. I always bet on myself. New Era and South Florida Spanish Ninja. 4-1 is 3-2. Listen, man. South Florida Spanish Ninja pulled a nice tie-breaking historic dub last week. I don't think he has enough firepower to take over New Era. Galamad on Wednesday and Team Bring It. 2 very similar team. One is on a 1-game winning streak. The other one is on a 2 or 2-game losing streak. Let's see what happens here. Galamad seems to be having, and I think the question here is which quarterback is going to outdo the other. And I don't know. I think I may give the edge to Galamad this week. Goose against Team Broadway. Goose is going to slap Broadway around like a redheaded stepchild or a little kid who's misbehaving in a Cuban 3rd grade class, all right, in Havana. It's going to be pretty freaking bad. I think it's Mahomes, Cup. His team is it's healthy now, and Team Broadway's team is all on IR. It'll be probably the biggest upset in the world if Team Broadway comes back from this. I see Goose 2-4. Danny, de Pojo times 100. Me maquiniento, do something, bro. Big Moon Dog against the Mad Beast. Middle brother against younger brother, baby. The Mad Beast is so pissed off right now because he's losing. But Big Moon Dog, man, has been putting a lot of points. So, got to give the edge to the Big Moon Dog. It is what it is. It's what I have for y'all today, man. Woo, let's see any more. Let's go to the comments. Do we have any more comments before we head out? Well, no, we do not. Anyway, that was the game recap of this week. It's only the 6th week. Right now, this is the midpoint of the year, of the season. And I think everybody needs to be focusing on, I guess, keep grinding, picking up players. Bye weeks are going to come. Things are going to even out. Right now is where the live of 2 and 3 teams and those 3 and 2 teams kind of like are the middle. And what's going to happen was in 4 and 1s. It's right now. It's a crossroad of the season. Let's see what happens. Your boy is 3 and 2, but he wants to get back. I appreciate everybody that joined in. Thank you for the league mates who came in and all commented and listened. Shout out to the producer of the show, Greg Goose, the undercover brother. You know what I'm saying? For throwing the best. Look at this. See, come on, man. Throwing the best Goose projections out there. So Goose is the man. Goose is on fire. Yes, I told you he's gonna destroy it. But anyway, shout out to everybody in the league. Hey, listen, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna be going in live and doing the actual my top takeaways from this last week, bro. You guys want to join in? If not, hey, I'll see you on the flipboard. Your boy E-Man signing out from the Midtown Brigade Fantasy Football League, the greatest fantasy football league in the building, in the planet. One more week. We'll see you week 6. Pick up the players, baby. Make them trades. Go balling. Signing out. Peace.
Yo!